What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. Yeah, it's been so long. I'm so sorry, but we're going to talk about Trevor Rogers. Because Trevor Rogers is returning for the Marlins, and he dominated yesterday against the Rangers. And we're wondering, wait a second, we've seen this start of 2021, that first half. Trevor Rogers was so good. Is he finally returning to that? Because he's been a massive disappointment in 2022. So we're going to watch him. And this was the second inning. And one thing that Trevor Rogers was doing pretty well in this start was getting his fastball over the plate, and very competitively so. And you're going to see opening this inning, not so much. But he adjusts. There's a really good fastball right at the bottom of the zone. Maybe he got a little bit lucky with that call. He could not get his slider inside the zone. That was a changeup. It's a hard angle to see exactly. But that is his changeup. And that is the pitch for him here, 3-1. We're going to see how Rogers come back into. There's probably a fastball coming in. Okay, he's trying to get it. He's trying to get this one working. And he's missing a little bit arm side a bit. We saw that. We saw one miss over here. We saw the changeup miss over here. We saw this now miss. And what that generally means is that you have to. He's doing the right thing. The catcher's doing the right thing here by calling inside. Because Rogers needs to make an adjustment to overthrow here to get to here. And hopefully he'll make that adjustment as we continue here. You're going away now with the changeup, I'd imagine. No, fastball away 96. And good job. Like, he executed a good 3-2 pitch. This isn't the most. Along the edge. This is, to me, a more impressive pitch than the previous one because that was a mistake. He was trying to go here, and he got lucky that it nabbed this. But he's trying to get it over here at 3-2. 96, gassed it up, forced Mathias to swing. Got it done. Okay, reset now. Cool, you lost him a bit. You were fighting your command. You made a good pitch. You got an out. Settle down. Get a good first pitch strike here. Try to do a changeup away. Tugged it in. He's battling a little bit with that command. Now he gets a fastball down 97, but he's close. It's like it's nibbling a little bit. You can't quite get in the zone. Good. Okay. And if I'm Rogers now, I'm trying to find some rhythm with this. I am going to just be not conservative. I'm like, look, just get stuff over the plate, hit a middle point that I can then calibrate everything. And he throws a slider to change things up, and I kind of like that. Find your release point for the slider. You'll find the release point for the fastball. His slider, by the way, barely touched. That was, I think, one of the rare times he got a strike on that slider in this game. You won't see that maybe at all the rest of this inning in this video. And there's the changeup. Now, I love that pitch call at 2-2. This is a bit of a mistake. He's trying to get this here. That's what Trevor Rogers is trying to go for. It's start in the zone here and come down. It does this. And maybe you can even argue that's this. Terrible camera angle. I'm trying to help, fix that. I can't because I don't control Miami. And he gets Young swinging. I think that's a little bit of what we've seen in this inning, which is not precise command from Rogers, but his stuff is really good. And as long as he's around it, he's making better pitches as he goes. Like that one pitch, it's kind of effectively wild is what I'm trying to say. From Trevor Rogers. Not necessarily a guy completely overwhelming and just making it so hard for the Rangers. He still has some work to do here. 2 strikeouts though, Nick. Yeah, but no, see, again, missing. He was supposed to go inside, goes away. Doesn't have his timing, and it doesn't surprise me too much because something I mentioned a lot is guys that have lower arm angles like this, it's harder to get the timing as they go across with their body now, right? Guys who have an arm angle where they come out like this, it's easier. It's this move, which means you're going more north-south, which means it's easier to adjust left or right. If you're coming across this way, then you have to figure out, do I stop here, do I stop here, do I stop here to get inside-outside? And that's a harder thing to do. So you're going to see, and by the way, I don't know what the mistake was here. Okay, oh yeah, right, okay. And then you have this one over here. Oh, man, he gets that call. See, he's really struggling right now, east-west. That's better. That's 2-2. Changeup is the perfect call now. Oh, he doesn't get that call. I would have totally gone with the changeup. Because Huff's given up on that. Changeup gets him. And yeah, that was a challenge of Rogers. Just throw strikes. Just throw strikes if you can. He doesn't feel as if his stuff will get hit. He's not really doing it. Now you get a lefty, and sometimes, honestly, seeing the other-handedness really changes your perception of it. I remember As a righty going against lefties, it just felt like the plate was just so open and I can do whatever I wanted. But righty, I felt more cramped. And sometimes that helped me because it made me be more narrow, more focused. And against a lefty now, you might be able to hone in and throw more strikes easier, right? So there's 94 in there. You wouldn't normally throw a slider off of this, but he doesn't have that slider, and he's throwing changeup instead. But if you see, that's a changeup that wasn't even close to anything that we saw in the previous at-bats, you know? And changeup down? Yeah, another changeup. I mean, these are 3 very hittable pitches. We had fastball here, we had changeup here, and we had changeup here. You know, this is not ideal Rogers. When you see good morning, good evening, good night, like, or good morning, good afternoon, good night, it's normally like here, down here, down here, you know? Not this stuff. So what we saw in this inning is Trevor Rogers strike out the side. Yes, I call it strike out the side if you just get 3 strikeouts. It doesn't matter the order if you had a walk or something. That's just me. At the same time, you also saw Trevor Rogers fight with himself. And I often talk about dominance being you're not fighting yourself, you're fighting the batter, and you have stuff that is great. A lot of the guys that are, we call like mediocre pitchers who have good nights, that's because they're not fighting themselves, they're fighting the batters, but they just don't have great stuff. This is a case where Rogers' stuff is great. His fastball is really hard to hit. His changeup is deadly. The thing is, he battles himself when it comes to command and actually articulating a battle plan, you know, and actually executing one. And I'm not sure we're at the place, even though he had 9 strikeouts yesterday, there's still work to be done with Trevor Rogers. He does face the Nationals twice now, and it might not matter just like it didn't here against the Rangers. So something to keep in mind with Trevor Rogers, really see, is he locating his fastball well? Is he setting up guys correctly and then executing the pitch when he needs to, when they have him set up? Once he's doing that, that's what he did back in the day, and I hope to see that again soon. But that's it for today's pitcher video breakdown. As always, subscribe, like, do all that fun stuff, hit the bell. I hate saying all of it every time. But thank you all so much for subbing and following along. And my name is Nick Pollack. So may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.